Levan Saginashvili versus Ermes Gasparini.
I hope we see something very similar to their last bout. Levan is on a different level from every arm wrestler on the planet right now. We all know that. But I would love nothing more than to see Hermes stand on the top of that pedestal for a little bit. So I am rooting for Hermes. I don't know if he's going to be able to pull it off. I think Levan has probably learned a lot from the last time he pulled Hermes, that it's not always about pure power, and he may have to work on his stamina. If he has just been concentrating on power and thinks he's just going to power through him that quick and it's not even going to come to a match of stamina, then I think we could see Hermes bring the upset. I am 50-50 on this one, but I am rooting for that Italian all day long. Objectively, I think it's 55% Levan will win, 45% chance Hermes will win, but I want to see that gap get even tighter. Final answer, 55-45 Levan. But I want to see Hermes win. I want to see Levan get a little bit of humbleness, go back to Georgia, then come back and regain the title and run through everybody for years to come. But I want to see Hermes get it.
Devon Lorat versus Alex Cordetcha.
Honestly, I think this is Devon's toughest left arm challenge. Stylistically, Cordetcha might be his hardest opponent. I even think Devon has a better chance against Morosov. Strength-wise, every time those two have gone on the table, Cordetcha looks like the favorite. Devon is the underdog in this one. His left arm is now on a different level compared to the past 5 to 10 years. But is it enough? I'm not sure. I'm cheering for Devon, and I think he'll win. He always manages to pull something off when you don't think he can. I am definitely going with Devon. I don't think it will be a huge gap, maybe a 51-49 spread for Devon.
Alex Cordetcha versus Archum Morosov.
I think Alex is taking a big risk with 2 matches. Cordetcha's left is definitely better than his right. In his match with Morosov, he impressed me with his versatility. Top roll, hook, press. Not sure he's as good with his right. Morosov, on the other hand, is extremely versatile on both arms. He can top roll, hook, press, pull from any angle, and he's one of the baddest dudes on the planet. Still young, making huge waves in super heavyweight. I love both, but I'm going with Morosov. I think he's on another level. So I'd say 55-45 for Morosov, thanks to his strength, versatility, and endurance.
Michael Todd versus Gorgi Zeranov.
I am excited to see this one. Gorgi is one of my favorite people, one of the nicest dudes. The size and mass he has put on is impressive. His hand is super massive. I don't know how well Mike will deal with his hand. Mike has incredible pronation in his king's move. Gorgi is more of a powerhouse, not as technical, I think. But Gorgi is willing to risk anything, elbow, shoulder, to win. I think Gorgi will suffer a bit because he doesn't have as long an arm as Battalia. So when he needs to press, he won't be so much over Mike's side, making it easier for Mike to defend. Still, Gorgi's heart is huge. I'm honestly 50-50. I don't know who wins.
Vagner Bortal versus Manuel Battalia.
I don't know a whole lot about Manuel, but I know Bortal is an absolute lunatic and willing to risk life and limb on the table. I think he is really hungry because he has had quite a few losses lately, and nothing I think would get him going more than a win. So I think he is digging deep for this one. I am going to go Bortal.
Iraqi Zerakishvili versus Matt Mask.
I'm probably like 103 kilos. I'm feeling pretty good with my left now. It's got a lot more sticky spots than my right does. There are some areas that I'm stronger with my left, but my right arm is more fluent and my right hand is more dominant. I think I am the underdog in this one, and he is the favorite to win. But I'm not coming to Chicago to lose. I want to prove and test myself. Losing doesn't scare me, because I'm going to end up coming out better at the end of it, whether I win or I lose. There is not much Iraqi can do that'll offend me in any way. I am not scared of Iraqi, but I don't have the confidence in my left arm, and I am nervous about losing.
Lynn versus Arson Kachion.
He was pretty impressive against Andriy Sharkovich. He is a lot thicker, bigger in person. The dude has some mass to him, definitely strength. But inside, that's Paul's game. I have got to go with Paul, especially on North American soil. There is no way Paul is going to lose this one on North American soil, especially when he is jumping right inside. Paul's arm right now looks pretty freaking impressive, especially how he pulled David. David's arm, pound for pound, is one of the best hookers. The way Paul handled him, cutting weight, I'm going to say Paul 60-40 for sure.
Ryan Belanger versus Allan Ford.
I think it is going to be interesting. Belanger has more torque, especially if he gets his hook set. Allan has a real long arm, explosive hit, good at maintaining hand control. It depends on how Belanger fares with Allan's hit. If he gets the stop on Allan and can turn him inside, it will be a long day for Allan, good day for Belanger. But Allan's hit is very difficult. Not only is he fast, but the crispness and finesse mean there are not many lags. It is either a clean sweep 3-0 for Allan Ford, or we see a grinder and Belanger comes out. I think Allan will come out hot the first couple of rounds, then round 3 things might turn around.
Joseph Moranto versus Ivan Portella.
I know Joseph. I have seen him at the last few events. He impresses me more each time. This other fellow, what angle does he pull? Oh, he's an inside puller too. So we know where it is going. 100% a banger in the center. I think this will be Joseph's biggest test yet. We will see where he is at. Obviously, I'm going for Moranto. We need another North American making waves in that lighter weight category. So I'm going with Joseph all the way.